Well, Livy and I met when she was 14 and I was 16. We started dating in high school. I thought she was beautiful inside and out. After high school, we got married right here in Fountain Hills. From there, we had children. We started our own real estate company together, which worked wonderfully with our family. We were able to take vacations when we wanted to and really be able to be involved in the kids' lives. So after we had our third child, Olivia began to struggle with severe anxiety and depression. I encouraged her to go to the doctor to explore a little bit further. I was concerned for her mental health, and she ultimately got on a medication for anxiety depression. After about 6 months on the medication, I noticed that her alcohol consumption became much more frequent, became much more extreme. Her behavior, who she was, her decision making, it all began to change. She started to, disappear in the middle of the night and was off drinking, and there were affairs, there was car accidents, drunk driving. The kids were witnessing fights while she was intoxicated. She saw me as the problem, and so I began to go to counseling to see if there's something I could fix or work on or do to try to remedy the situation, but the situation became so out of control. And I wasn't perfect by any means, but under the circumstances, I felt I did what I could to try to keep the family together. That was my main goal. I was caring for the kids full time. I made sure that they got up and went to school and, gave them a bath at night and was making dinner because Olivia was leaving to go drink, to go to a bar, to spend time with friends. Ultimately, the light bulb went on and I realized this is not the way our family should be operating, and it's not healthy. I came to Olivia one night. She was drunk and had come home about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I said, if you don't stop drinking, I said, I'm going to file divorce. She said, okay, do what you have to do. Things got really terrible from there. The court did order for her to receive random alcohol testing, and as long as she tested negative for alcohol, we would share custody. But she began failing the random alcohol testing right away. November of 2013, the kids came to live with me full time. We had tried to get her into treatment multiple times. Unfortunately, she never stayed. She went in for a couple days and then she'd leave. I was limited in being able to get out there and work, and this is where I began to see the Lord step in. He provided the work, the income, just enough to pay for all my living expenses, to take care of the kids. Time and time again, he would show up and make sure that we had enough to survive. Several years into me taking custody of the kids, Olivia began to severely decline in her health. We got a call from her parents, and they said that Olivia was back in the hospital and that they didn't think she was going to make it. We were able to spend some time with her. It was wonderful. We were able to sit down and really gave us a chance to just show her the love of Christ. And for me personally, it was a huge blessing from the Lord, because I wanted to be able to tell her that I loved her, that no matter what had happened, that she was still the mother of my kids.
Here we go. Happy birthday.
It was really hard. I had to accept that God knew what was best for her. I was pretty broken, in a lot of pain. And shortly after Olivia passed away, I began to feel the Holy Spirit prompt me to attend Scottsdale Bible through some prayer. And after talking with the kids, they were open to that. Within the first service, we knew it was the place for us. We were supposed to be there. And we have been blessed beyond belief. My son, he's very involved in ministry at his school. He just got back from a missions trip from Guatemala. My 13-year-old daughter, Reese, she's getting fantastic grades. And my youngest one, Monroe, she's just been the light of my life. She's been the positive light in our family. I am not the same person that I was. The Lord has delivered me and begun to heal me. He's full of grace. He's full of mercy. And He truly delivered my kids and I from the pit. Some days are really challenging, but He lifts me up, gives me the strength to carry through. I know I couldn't do it without Him.